that feel?
This guy.
I'm exhausted.
Is it a tough game?
Tired. Very, 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 very. I got cramps. I got everything. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed.
Marcus, I wanted to ask you a question here. We've
Nice
seen
suit.
you home and away suffer so much, and that doesn't happen often. Sorry. Why do you think that is? Why couldn't you control the game a bit more? I know you went through. That's not the point, but it seems like you were not in control of the game.
Well, I think Bayern had a very aggressive style of playing. I think they were pressuring us men against men the whole pitch. So I think we're struggling a bit to develop our game. And yeah, I think we conceded more than often. It is true.
Marcus, can I ask you not just about tonight, but last week as well? I thought your partnership with Martinez, and especially on the first goal, was absolutely fantastic. And we don't see two strikers too often now at the top level of European football. Tell me about the partnership.
Well, it's very, very nice to play alongside him. He's a great striker. We complete each other very well. And it's true that when games are tough like this, we need to play together and we need to play in symbiosis together, and that's what we're trying to do.
Marcus, do you think it would have been possible for me and Micah Richards to handle the two of you?
Yes, every day. The legends.
Marcus, you run for the treble. Can you do it?
Well, we are competing on every 3 tables. We're gonna try and do our best, and we're gonna take games after games, and hopefully we can reach the end.
Come on, Marcus, give me a bit more than that, baby.
Come on, liven up, man.
I'm being very, very corporate tonight.
Yeah.
Barcelona next, remember?
Barcelona, yes.
The man is speaking.
He's gone all serious. He's on CBS. he thinks he's talking to somebody else. This is CBS, Marcus. We don't do corporate.
I know.
So,
No,
Marcus,
but it is a great team. We have our chances, like they have their chances. It's going to be a big semi-final game, and but before we have games in the league and the semi-cup final of Italy, so we have to focus on games after games, like I said.
Marcus, look, because I know you, I can see that you're a bit tense and upset. What did upset you in that game?
What upsets me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look bothered.
No. I'm okay.
Okay. We'll talk about it after.
Yeah. We'll do our usual FaceTime night call.
Marcus, why do you call Thierry uncle? I just want to know this.
I say every time I come here.
Well, say it again.
Well, he's my uncle because he's the brother of my dad. So, so he's my uncle. By the way, Thierry, you have a very, very, very nice suit tonight.
Oh.
What about me and Micah? Can you use the better jacket?
Can you see us?
Both, yeah. Michael a bit tight, but Is it always you, Michael? I'm sorry, Uncle.
Why always me?
Oh, dear. Poor Micah.
Can't catch a break, man.
I don't know if you know this, but the way that this is going to happen for you, the semi-finals, you'll play at Barcelona on the Wednesday in the first leg, so return leg at home, which I'm sure you're happy about. We wish you all the very best of luck for that.
Announced that you're leaving Bayern, which we are. A lot of people are very, very sad about that.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea where we're going to see you play?
I think in the next 1, 2, 3 months. My contract is until end of July, until the end of the Club World Cup. So I have time. I have time to find the right mindset, to check some ideas, and then we will see.
Is there a chance that we can do this interview next year in the Champions League? We can do it again?
The chances are everywhere. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know yet.
Or you don't want to say?
No, I don't know yet. I was just focused on playing football today and the last 10 days. I think the time will come in June when I have some weeks off, 1 or 2 weeks off.
And then you will find your way.
Yes.
And now you got to focus on finishing the job in the Bundesliga.
The problem in this job is in 2 days we have an away game in Heidenheim. So
It's not a problem. It's a challenge.
Vincent, how do you reflect on tonight's match?
We'll have some regrets, I think, not just on tonight's match, but also the first game in the Allianz Arena. So we couldn't have wished for a better, I would say, content in the game. I thought we created a lot of chances against defensively one of the strongest teams in Europe, but just in moments, and big games are decided in details, in moments, and we could have scored more. We could have defended better on a couple of occasions, and in the end, the fact is that this Champions League for us is over. But I think there's always looking forward towards the next month, trying to be champion, making sure that we win that trophy. In 2 months' time, trying to bring another trophy with the Club World Cup, and then in 5 months' time, this competition starts again. So there's things we can get out of this game, but of course the result, the feeling right now, it is what it is. Congratulations to a very good opponent, and it's a shame because I think we did pretty well over the 2 games.
Those moments and details that you mentioned there, is that defending on set pieces? Both of their goals came from corners, for instance.
Yeah, it happened. It's not something that's a problem for us normally. It's not something that we struggle with. But look, you got to recognize the quality of the opponent as well. They've got Çalhanoğlu behind the ball. He's one of the best set piece takers in Europe. They've got real threat on set pieces as well, with poachers in the box with Martinez, and real attacking headers from the defenders, and so they're a good team. They can bring that to the game, and we can as well. And I think on balance, we could have won both games, but we played against a very good side, and they utilized their moments.
Super intense game. Why couldn't you turn it around in the end?
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. I think obviously hard now, just coming off the pitch after giving everything to win the game. I think over the 2 legs, we had enough opportunities in their box to score more goals, and also tonight to concede 2 set pieces was criminal. The way we played, a high risk, the man for man, and then to concede 2 set pieces is hard to take. So yeah, I mean, over the 2 legs, Inter took more moments than we did. We come awfully close. Even towards the end there, we was pushing. But yeah, these big games are about moments, and they took more than us.
Talking about those 2 set pieces, those 2 corners, was within 3 minutes. Was it just not quick enough in the head, or what made
Yeah, we'd have to look back and see. We spend time on set pieces, both attacking and defensive, and we've been really good this year, if I'm totally honest. So it was a bit of a sucker punch, obviously, just after getting back into the game with the first goal, and then to concede from a set piece straight after, and then again a few minutes later, it felt like it was it completely shifted the momentum. But then again, we went and we got back into the game, we got the goal, and then we looked like the team who was going to go and get the third, but it didn't fall our way.
And you were also talking about creating chances. Today were many chances again, like in the last 2 games. Is it just not the right time at the moment? How can you work on that?
Yeah, I mean, we scored 5 goals in 3 games. It's not like we're not scoring goals. I mean, we're just getting into good positions. And yeah, we're just not finding the real clinical edge to win these big games. You need every moment to kind of fall your way. Again, we had chances that got blocked, or the keeper made good saves, or the ball just bounced one way. And over 2 legs, of course, we're going to look back at some of those chances and know that we could have done better. But it's just tough to take after giving everything on the pitch.
And of course, I totally understand. It's tough to summarize everything now right after the game. Knockout in the quarterfinals. What does that mean for the season?
Yeah, it's disappointing. I think when you're at Bayern Munich, you expect to get to semi-finals, finals, and we felt like we was good enough to do that as well. It's been a long, hard campaign, a lot of games, obviously, doing the extra qualifying game as well. But I felt like we was growing into the competition, and I think over the 2 legs, we'll definitely look back and know that we can hurt any team around the world. And in another couple of days, we'd have been clear winners. But that's football. That's the way it is. We can't let this ruin our season. We have a chance in the Bundesliga to get that trophy back, which is important. Obviously, obviously after going with nothing last year, and yeah, I mean that game's in 2 days, so it's going to have to be a quick turnaround. These ones are always hard to manage, but you know, we have to get back out there on Saturday and try and get back to winning ways.
Yeah. And of course, Thomas Müller was the big topic before the game. Did you already have a few words with him?
No, I've not really seen him after. Of course, the changing room's pretty numb at the moment. Yeah, I said before the game we want to do it not just for ourselves, for Tommy, for the club. We know how big he is and how much it would have meant to him to play a final at home. But yeah, football can be cruel sometimes, you know, and yeah, it just wasn't our night tonight.